One of the best ways to organize your class team inside Microsoft Teams is by adding new channels. I've gone ahead and created a new channel inside my remote learning class team, and I just wanted to show you that inside each new channel, you have a brand new post tab where students can have conversations, ask questions that all relate to the topic or area of focus for this specific channel. There's also a files tab or a space where you can organize and store files that are again related to the area of focus for this specific channel. As well, there is a notes tab which connects to that OneNote class notebook that we see inside the general channel. So what could we possibly create new channels for? Well, we could create new channels in order to organize our team by the different topics or areas of focus that we are studying. So in older grades, if we're looking at different units, I could create a new channel for a specific unit or maybe a chapter in the textbook. And then everything that happens inside that particular channel relates to that unit of study or particular chapter in the textbook. Or are you looking for breakout rooms for differentiation of instruction? Well, you could create channels that are set so that you invite specific students into the channel, and then you can assign work specifically for that group inside the channel feed. Now, let's take a closer look at how we build these channels. So I'm going to return to the general channel, and I'm going to click on the Timbits next to the name of my class for more options. And I simply select Add Channel. Now, let's take a look at the details that are needed to create this channel. We have to give the channel a specific name. We have the option of giving it a description. And let's take a closer look at privacy. So by default, channels are set to standard, which means that everyone on the team can access the channel. We also have the option of creating private channels where we, the teacher, have to assign students inside of the channel, and only that group of students and you, the teacher, can access that private channel. We also have this magic button here to automatically show the channel in everyone's list. Keep in mind that we want to check this, especially if we're making a standard channel that we want everyone to be able to view. So let's go ahead and create that standard channel by giving it a specific name. So let's say that I want a channel for daily check-in and class announcements. Again, the description is optional. And for daily check-in and class announcements, I want everyone on the team to be able to access this channel. So I'm going to leave the privacy set to standard, accessible to everyone on the team. Again, remember that magic little checkbox. We want to make sure that everyone sees this channel appear in their channel list. And again, I simply click the Add button to create this channel. It will appear under the General channel in my channels list. Keep in mind that this was a standard channel, so every member of the class team will have access to this channel. Now, as I mentioned earlier, a great use for channels could be for creating breakout rooms for differentiation of instruction or small group instruction. So how do we create those types of channels? Well, let's go up to the title of our class team, Remote Learning, and I'll click on the three dots or those Timbits for the More Options menu, and again select Add Channel. This time, I want the channel to be for a specific group of students. So I'm immediately going to change the privacy to private. And then we're going to give this channel a name. So maybe this is Breakout Group 1. And again, you can provide a description for this channel, but the description again is optional. Notice that instead of an add button, we get a next button. The next window that will open up is where we can add members to this particular channel. So if I had a co-teacher, I could click Teachers and search for that co-teacher to add. In this case, I'm going to add a specific student. Again, I could add more than one student by simply starting to type the student's name in the space here and selecting the student from the global address menu. Once I've entered in all my students, I simply click Add, and I'll go ahead and click Done. Now, this channel has been added to my list as a teacher. Notice that it has a little lock symbol on it. This channel will also be added to the channel list for the student that I selected, and it will also have a lock symbol beside it. But all other students in the class will not see this particular channel. Notice inside this private channel, I can do most things, including engage with the student or the group of students in a conversation in their own unique post tab. I can share files with them, or they can share files with me inside the Files tab or the Post tab. We can add additional tabs to apps like we would be able to do inside a standard channel, or we can even meet now if we wanted to have a live Teams video meeting right inside our private channel. Keep in mind that we cannot schedule meetings to private channels, nor do we have access to that OneNote class notebook that's part of our class team. Otherwise, we can do just about everything inside this private channel. And the best part is the conversations, the files stay between the teacher and the students that have been added to this specific channel.